Um, he will just supply actually speed. He can just go and check without checking. Okay, is
That's the
this is
thing.
default position or just he can just go headless in and check for himself. I mean,
So
not headless, but still checking everything.
yeah, I get what you're saying, but one of the things that a lot of people do in this game is rushing with the 3-speed on attack, and they'll rush in, they'll try and find a gap in the defense, a chink in the armor, and capitalize on it. And IQ, Ash, they're all good at this. And the reason it works especially well on this map is because the chinks in the armor are many. The plans are not yet refined. The map is still fresh, and something like that, like a 3-speed just running in where they see a gap, is extremely effective when there's nobody watching the lane. And if there is that situation, if there is that option for any of the 3 armors, if they capitalize it, they're going to win the round.
And Zofzov with the opening frag against Slash, and Zofzov with the next down here onto Eclipse. But look at Zofzov. Zofzov here will have the next. Oh, nice grenade kill here against Eclipse. And now there is Snake. Snake around the corner with his pulse. And Snake now pinged him. He should know.
Okay, that was a little hard to watch. Yeah. Zofzov just got that kill onto Talon.
Oh my god, Snake, what is he?
Yeah, I mean, he got that kill onto Eclipse. He killed Slash, then Eclipse, and Snake was in a position to trade that frag back and decided not to.
Yeah.
And then Snake ran away. I'm very confused.
And even running away, like, through the whole room with his back onto the opponent. I don't understand this.
Sit there, pulse through the wall.
Yeah.
Get yourself into an advent. He doesn't expect 3 people to be down there, trust me.
Yes.
And then when you see him close to you, you know, or I don't know, just pounce, you know, do something. But now you're defaulted, 2-man down, and they still have enough time to set up an attack. It doesn't matter that you're on the site. And you needed to trade one back and then get back to the site.
Ferocity looks so strong. They have a very good execution position. 1 minute, first smoke is out. The smoke will disappear at probably like 59 seconds.
Wow.
What a kill here from Talon onto Avian. So there is the next player out for eRa, and yeah, K9 and Snake are left. Snake down to 50% HP. Well, no, 2/3 of his HP, and now he's being tagged here from. I think that was Justin, was it? From the side? Yeah. And there's Snake with the first kill. Zofzov calling him out now, and K9 dropping 2, and now Snake last man standing.
1 versus 4, not going to happen.
No.
They know where he is.
A wall spam.
Kill somebody in that same position. You can't stay there.
And look how dominant Ferocity is right now.
Feeling extremely dominant. Definitely winning pretty much. Okay, so the round. Okay. They haven't won any rounds this map yet, but the rounds that eRa have won, the rounds that they won on the last map, were not dominant at all. They were scary. They were close, and you know, every round that Ferocity wins is definitive. It is unfaltering. It is without fail. It is, you know, they won that freaking round. You know, like just now they just won with 4 people still alive, barely broke a sweat, and that's the scary part about this.
Yeah. Exhibition office work.
Yeah, so we're going to be seeing defense again, and the other upstairs thing. So again, this is atypical. This is, you know, what we'd expect. Both of the upstairs sites, they're just slightly less exposed than the downstairs one. But yeah, no.
There's a lot of room to walk through, which is good. You have a lot of entry possibilities, but again, you can defend it from downstairs, but upstairs, and there's a lot of rotation possibilities.
Let's just run over this site real fast. Yeah. So those windows, as you can see, the ones that are exposed on the sides, those are easily controlled. You can shoot them from pretty much any angle within the site. You can open up walls, and you know, they're very easy to dominate. You can even bring Frost if you want to. And then the only real threat then becomes the walls. You're not typically going to get those reinforced walls to the left of the A-bomb because you're exposing yourself to then the long hallway which you can be peeked out from in Garden.
Yeah.
So the only real threat is coming from the windows, kind of, and then that giant wall next to the desk at the right there. This is a really easy site to defend. I'm not gonna lie. It's the same as Tea Room. It's really, really good to defend. Yeah. So the options are slim for the attackers here, and and that's why I think you're probably gonna see it a lot in professional play.
That is a very good explanation. Thank you.
Try.
That's really good. All right. Now we also see K9 now with Fuse, well, there's a lot of windows that you can actually break.
Putting a fuse on a
wall,
window is suicidal, in my opinion. This makes a lot of sense.
This makes a lot of sense, but
it's also kind of scary.
Yeah, it's one wall. There is damage dealt, but that was the stairs, right? Yeah, there was stairs. That was actually, but this is only one fuse, to be honest.
Okay, so Eclipse is establishing dominance on that door, so the defenders can't run out. Yeah. But they don't have a Thermite or a Habana, so they can't actually get through the reinforced wall. So there's no real point in that.
They have to. They have to literally go in. I mean, Avian is down, so Blackbeard is out. There is now Delican, Talon with
They're
a nice
gonna try and force their way through for Guardian.
Yeah, they have to move. They have to force themselves through here.
I don't think they know that Zed is to the left there, and if he just gets the right moment to pounce, he's gonna take out 2 players.
Yes. Let's see what he will do. Nah, he's just sitting there and just waiting.
He knows he doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah. And there's still an advantage in that camera here from Justin. That black eye is just gold.
Ferocity has all the knowledge, all the they have the man advantage. Everything is in their favor.
Probably know where everyone is, literally.
They haven't been pressured off a single position yet.
1 minute left, and yeah, eRa is literally just still some probably minutes away from even entering the building. Right now, Eclipse entered the building. Snake
by himself.
Now jumped in. He's on the bomb site and he goes out. Okay, so Talon, Ferocity Talon is down. Slash got the kill, but Delican got the kill onto K9. Snake got the kill onto Justin. So right now, this actually doesn't look that bad. FPSZ has been dropped. And Delican with the next kill onto Snake. This is now Slash with Ash and that is a very good rhyme, by the way. So
the bomb has been planted, though.
Yeah, the bomb is planted, and we have Zovzov with Pulse. We have FPSZ, who is still alive, but now
great play from Slash, locking down that round.
And again, Slash.
Yep.
It's Slash doing the job, and look at Eclipse, K9, and Avian.
Yep.
They're not. This is not working for them.
Something's awry, and I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah.
But. Hey, there it is. That's just how it is. So we're gonna work with it.
Yeah.
And
this is
now again, as we talked about earlier, though, that was not a convincing win. That was very close. That was
that was
scraping the grain. That was scary.
The thing for me is I don't know if I would go into the heads of eRa right now. Either they didn't warm up themselves because they're looking like kind of rusty. It's just missing something. Yeah. Ferocity is getting better and better. Right now, they lost this round due to, in my opinion, yeah, they went up the stairs. Snake had a very good position on the stairs. No, Snake was on the stairs, checking the rotation. There when Justin was just running in, the fuse charge actually pushing the guy on stairs, downstairs away.
Right.
So they had the control over that, which was great. Everything worked out like a charm. They were a bit lucky with the down on the FPSZ, which was good in a kind of way. They didn't get him up in time. And yeah, then Pulse just YOLOing in at a certain point of time. He had to, yeah, because time was running out. So eRa with a deserved round in a kind of way. It was hard fought.
Definitely.
They had to work a lot for that. And
now I'm curious how they're going to defend this bomb site. Are they going to try and hold it from above, or are they going to sit in it? I want to know, because it looks like they're going to try to hold above from below. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Yes, they are having both ideas.
All the things.
And the thing is,
Zovzov
opening frag against Slash. Slash is out, and we have Talent. What is wrong with the Zovzov here?
Manages to get 2 frags without getting traded back, and that's the same. He did that same exact thing last attack round. Yes,
and he's now on a we crouched now himself up, so he can be picked up. He got a double kill. He's down to 50% HP, which is a very good trade from HP to kills. Even like surviving one kill is already good. So
it's 4 for 1.
It's just he did just a lot of damage to the 2 players. I mean, Pulse is out, Information, and we have Valkyrie out, which just does a lot of damage, even with utilities. So right now, Eclipse with a kill on Justin. That was a needed kill. That can actually give the team some self-esteem back. I mean, they got the kills. He could say, let's go, guys. And here we have it, Eclipse. Eclipse fighting with FPSZ. Can he actually make the frag? And this grenade comes very good. And Eclipse.
He didn't dodge it.
He didn't dodge it. Did he see it? Yeah, well, he probably
must
saw
have
it.
the marker.
And FPSZ gets the kill onto Eclipse. There was actually some arrow involved in it. Soft still alive, but barely. Let's see what Avian. Avian is smoking.
Trying to hold the site.
Just holding his sight, which is good because he's alone. Oh, nice kill. Oh my god,
He saw him and he decided not to shoot.
Yeah. And to look away. Delican with a kill onto Avian.
When you peek like that, you gotta commit.
This is now K9. K9 left alive. Last man standing here for eRa. I mean, he could do it if he gets the chance. I mean, he has vision onto both bomb sites. Now he's moving away. Soft will peek around.
He's in the right position with the right operator. Just gotta play it right.
Yeah, exactly. And he needs the good timing. So the feel of the timing right now. And Soft is annoying him. So he's just not knowing. And there is Soft. He now got the... Soft is down. First one is down. He has 2 more to go. And there he saw the feed. So K9 he has a lot of time. He has a lot of time to work with Talon.
He doesn't know that Dalican's still in the bomb, and I think that's what's going to cost him this round.
Yes, and he doesn't... Oh, that is actually what he does know. And Talon just barely getting the kill here onto K9.
That was a good trade by Talon.
That was
managed to
well
lock out that round.
Yes.
Almost went for eRa. A nice attempt by K9.
Yes, it was K9 actually playing really well.
Yeah, I think it was in the end, it came down to Sov wasted too much of K9's time, played it too passively, which was good on him. And yeah, that's probably why they lost
actually,
the round.
Soft just
he also
standing
got
there
the initial frags.
Yeah, he should have... He got the kills, which was good. And he could have made it more easy when he actually shot K9. It was way too dangerous right now. It was way too dangerous. But, again, well played. Nothing you can say about that. I mean, they had... Yeah, Talon did good. The impact grenade, I liked it. I like the idea of throwing, because there were 2 players.
What we're seeing from Ferocity here is they're just establishing dominance on the main lobby. And this is, obviously, how can I say, oh, this isn't what we typically see. No, but oh, look at that. An update on the score for Flipside versus Astral, who were in the loser bracket. Flipside 6-4 on Skyscraper. That was a good match. Good job by Flipside.
Yes.
I think that was the first map. But I'm not entirely sure.
Skyscraper.
Yeah, and also but anyway, what we're seeing from Ferocity on these attacks is... Okay, so first of all, they do the same thing on both attacks, but that works for them because they're attacking the same side of the map. They establish dominance on the lobby area on the first floor and push their way in through there. They get 2 kills from Sov every time.
Yes.
And then they have the man advantage, they establish their dominance, and they finish the round. I think all that eRa really need to do is just not let Sov walk in and kill 2 people. You know, keep yourselves conserved. You know, play maybe a little bit more passive, maybe less roamers underneath. You know.
Yes.
But either way, just don't let them walk in on you and kill you. Win the engagements, win the fights if you're going to be playing those positions.
Yes.
And now we're going to see eRa. They're going to be trying to, I'm guessing, get their way into Geisha Room, which is the room right there where Delican's sitting. That's Geisha Room.
Yes.
If you establish dominance on that, it gives you a good foothold to move your way into B. But who knows? Maybe, yeah, it looks like Eclipse is going to be opening up the wall on the outside.
And Delican now, he has to move himself away from this position.
He's going to be moving to Drum. Now, Drum is a very important, well, I said site, a location to hold. It is very malleable. You can use it to defend lower. You can rotate. You can use it to defend the hallway. You can use it to hold the stairs. There's a lot you can do at that position. So it's a good position to be in, even as a fallback.
Meanwhile, Justin fell to K9, which is okay. That is a very good opening frag because you have Jaeger out. 3-speed operator, which with a really good gun. So and Justin is doing really good, and Slasher getting the kill onto FPS.
There's Slash,
and this now looks good for eRa here. Either FE is right now not. Yeah, they're in the no respect mode, or they're just the eRa just like.
It looks like eRa's just putting up a really good attack. They're taking it slow. They're going for the picks. And Ferocity is, look at that, Ferocity is exposing themselves needlessly.
What is wrong? Why did he do that?
The events have taken a complete shift. We're now in a 5v2 situation in favor of eRa. And it looks like they're going to be able to take this round. This might be their comeback.
And Talon here, having the firefight with the 5 players of eRa, this is literally impossible for him to take them on, everyone at the same time. And there's Zofsov. I mean, Zofsov could have been doing great stuff, but 1 against 5, when everyone actually is approaching you, no chance.
I want to say that eRa grew their balls back, and that's why they won the round, but they didn't. That's not what happened. Ferocity just happened to have way too many balls on that particular round. They were peeking out needlessly. They jumped into claymores. They really shouldn't have been doing that.
Yeah, so Karaoke Tea Room now for eRa, and that was just overconfident.
Yeah.
I mean, going out on a position where you know, okay, I take too much time with not a 3-speed operator. Well, okay.
Well, regardless, there's either going to be a claymore there or somebody watching it. That's a pretty predictable window to jump out of. And outside of that, they were peeking into out of the windows, the basic sight windows that you're supposed to hold. You just hold them at a 90-degree angle. You chill in the sight, hold them at a 90-degree angle. It's fine.
Yeah.
You don't need to peek out of them, and that's exactly what they were doing.
Yes.
And that ended up costing them the round. I want to see if that's going to give eRa the confidence that they need to progress, to win this match and move into the 3rd map.
Yeah, totally. So,
because that seems to be what they've been lacking this entire time.
Let's see what if FE is Ferocity is if they now come down again, or if they stick in this mode, because I've been seeing many teams that actually mentally get stuck in this overconfident mode, and they do a lot of mistakes, and they're not coming back from that.
Yep.
So let's hope they're not like this, because that would, I mean, they went 3-0 into the map, and now it's 3-2, which is like, wow, okay, already good play here, but because eRa, I don't think that they feel comfortable right now. No. Because from the play and how they play, it feels like a bit stuck, like they're in this kind of swamp stuck. You know, it's slow, it's sloppy. When they win, it's like a barely win. They are not showing the dominance they had actually in the Pro League, for example.
Yeah.
Like when they were most wanted, going in the Pro League, we are being the first one in their North American relegation, and not relegation but division. So that is. Right now, this is completely missing, and the flair, the aggressiveness, like hey, we want to face you, 1v1, 2v3, 2v5. I don't care, we don't care. Just come at us, and I don't know, but maybe because of last round, sometimes it changes mid-round, mid-map, your whole mindset changes, and you start to be like awesome. Yeah. It could also turn the other way.
We'll see if that's what's going to happen for eRa here.
Whoa, Delican with a nice kill here onto Slash.
That's a tight shot.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
I mean, Delican was, Slash was crouching, so he was pretty slow, so he could get the shot off.
They were both crouching. That was, Delican was ready for that, though. That's what he was waiting for, and as you can see, he's waiting for a repeat again. Now, obviously, you can see here from eRa, they learned from their mistakes, but it's not helping them.
No.
They decided not to play hard roamer downstairs, but now they've still lost 2 people getting aggressive on the lanes. There was, obviously, you saw Slash peeking down into the stairs, and here's K9. Didn't get naded, didn't take any damage from that, but anyway. Slash peeking down into the stairs, Snake also peeking into his stairs, and just losing the engagements on the encroaching attacking operators. And that's the same problem you had downstairs.
And Eclipse with a kill onto Zofsov.
That's a good trade back.
That is very good. Zofsov is out. The guy with the opening frags doing a lot of damage, but still we have Talon, we have Delican. Delican did a great job right now at the beginning, doing his entry frags here.
Right.
On the stairs.
26 seconds, though. Yeah, not a whole lot of time for FE to press this attack. And there it is, Avian trading the guy on stairs, or getting rid of the guy. Delican on stairs.
The entry fragger here for this round is out.
You can see his head, just can't hit the shot.
Yeah, but now Talon has to do what he did the round before, going in and flashing himself. Oh, that hurts. And K9 getting the... Yeah, well, getting the double kill.
I don't think he just flashed himself. I think he flashed his teammates too.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
And that was now... Yeah, GG.
well, not G, good round.
Well, yeah, well, it was a GR. The
Yeah.
round. That play was.
Yeah, it was a little confusing. FE got the first picks, they got the initial picks, but they stalled out after that. They couldn't force the issue. They for some reason, tried to prone their way into the site.
Yes.
Not sure what was going on with that, but it didn't work out for them.
Pretty, like, idealist. Like, okay, we got the 2 guys down, yeah?
Yeah.
And what now?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and eRa, they played conservatively. Yes. They really tucked themselves into a corner, and that ended up getting them the round.
And what else should they do? I mean, okay,
Yep.
Sometimes you say aggressive. Being aggressive is like winning.
But if it's not working for you,
but it's not working.
If you're
because,
losing those engagements,
then
hide.
Yes, exactly.
Try
so
and stay alive as long as you can on defense.
They tried to have very, very specific angles, so they win the peaks. They won the peaks, and luckily there was this flash that worked out for them.
Accidental team flash.
Yeah.
Or self flash at least. But now we're going to be seeing FE also defending the one go-to site, T Room.
Yes.
So will they? Well, they probably. We'll find out. But I want to see how they're going to address this, because last time the reason they lost this defense was because they were peeking needlessly. They were really exposing themselves, and they ended up getting picked down to 3 people got picked. They got locked out to 2 people and put themselves in a serious disposition. Are they going to do that same thing again? Or are they going to learn from their mistakes? Are they seeing, will they recognize that the match is 3-3 now? They have to put pressure on eRa.
Against eRa, where they are already in one map.
Yeah.
And that means a lot. I mean, the last round that they lost it is totally on their own fault.
Yes.
Let's say eRa did just, use the punish in order to win, which was completely right. Right now, I don't think that they are going to do
this.
The same
Is
mistake.
interesting.
That is good play here by Self.
I don't know if he got it, but he's shooting the Thermite charge as Thermite plants it. And there's not a whole lot Thermite can do about that.
Yeah.
This is really good play from FE.
With the kill on Talon. So we have smoke out, and this is dangerous.
This is exactly what we were seeing last round. Or last round on this attack, anyway.
Yeah, but the thing is that Talon now with smoke again out, like you said yourself, like smoke, very utility-based operator. You have to sort of, keep him like an egg, like a raw egg, because
you have to keep him to the last bit of the round so that you can utilize him to the
full extent.
Full extent that you can have.
I mean, he can, like, every smoke is 10 seconds, but you can buy, 2 seconds in between, so you can get up to, 36 seconds, maximum 40 seconds of time, which is a lot.
And if you just put a couple gaps in there, you can get even more. Because, so, you throw your smoke, somebody runs in there, after it expires, you throw another one, and they have to run back out.
Yes.
So, anyway, this round.
And there is now Delican waiting for actually Slash to peek, and now he shouldn't re-peek that one, because peeking against Ash is like peeking against Blackbeard pre 5.2. This is something you don't want to do.
That's a good comparison.
Sometimes I don't want to peek Ash, to be honest, because she's just way too fast, because she can just, out of your peak, she can instantly does a repeat.
Right. They're throwing down some smokes into the site. They've got some Thatchers down. They're going to try and get rid of that barbed wire before they push in. They have managed to open up the Geisha wall, which is going to give them a serious advantage in this dominance. No pulse to shoot the Thermite from underneath anymore. 40 seconds left, but they still have a man advantage.
Well, Soft is still close, and there's Delican with a kill onto Slash, but Snake with a kill onto Justin. And now there is the tag onto Soft. Soft coming up the stairs. Will he be able to do some flanking? He has the info. He saw the shoulder of Snake. He should now actually see Snake and call him out. And there's FPSZ with a kill onto K9. And now Snake. Okay, that was well played from Snake. Now FPSZ with the kill onto Avian.
It's 1v1, but he has to plant the bomb.
He has to plant.
Zed did drop into the first floor, so he's going to be able to get this plant.
Yeah, and he also... There's Delican now, knowing. And Zed with the kill onto Snake.
I stand corrected. And now we're looking at 4-3 in the favor of FE.
And you actually... The thing was... it's a 3-speed operator, so if she drops down, just she will run up fast anyways.
Really, she's 3-speed?
Without...
She was 2.
No, I think she's 3-speed. She's really
regardless,
fast.
she's fast enough.
Even with her skill. I think her skill boosts her speed still.
And now we're
So
at match
barbecue
point.
kitchen, match point.
Yeah.
Ferocity. Who thought about that?
Not
To
many
be honest,
people.
I give respects to Ferocity right
Great
now.
respect to Ferocity.
Totally.
They have proven everyone wrong today. Well, they certainly proved their critics wrong, and they put up quite the show. They managed to push their way past Flipside, which in of itself is a significant achievement, and now they have the pressure on. They have the checkmate on eRa, which is pretty impressive. Pretty damn impressive.
Yes, get the situation done onto a team like eRa, which has a lot of routine players, old players, and many offline event practice experienced players like you, for example. Where sometimes, I mean, imagine you're now on an online event, which is a qualification for
the
offline event,
Yeah.
which is like so big, and eRa, which is the total favorite actually to make it through the whole tournament. Now actually you are on the verge of winning against them, which is like, wow, okay, wow.
Yeah.
Who would have thought about that?
You know, it's funny, there is a little bit of a grudge match going on here. Zed is one of the old-time players for, well, eRa. What use?
Yes.
Okay, so eRa back to... eRa goes way, way back. But anyway, Zed used to play for them, so there is... You could say it's a tiny bit of a grudge match, and looks like he's getting what he wants today.
Yeah, totally. And he plays really good. And when you look at the scoreboard, Delican doing good, Soft, incredible play. And...
but yeah.
This is, I mean, we have Fuse now in the game, which is right now a very good choice of operator because, yeah, there is wooden floor above, so he could do a lot of work.
But on this round, we are seeing the pressure on the defenders here. It is 5-5 still. Eclipse gets down, so probably going to be taken out.
Yeah.
2 minutes left on the clock.
Soft again.
The advantage is now in the favor of Ferocity, and again, it is match point. If they can't bring it back, if eRa can't bring it back, it's over for them, and they go into the loser bracket.
And we have Soft again. With the opening frag, which is like probably, well, this is becoming some routine of him doing the great work.
Yep.
And FPS Zed is just, he's upstairs now cleaning every room.
There's great utilization of all of their time on FE here. They still have half of a round. They've already established themselves on the majority of the building. They've cornered the defenders, and now they have a two-man advantage.
Yeah, and Slash, I don't know what he did right now. He was just running without even shooting. So now, yeah, Delican getting the frag, punishing for this mistake, and then getting actually the intel that there's still someone close inside this room. Avian is in there. And Zofzov, now Zofzov dropping in, getting the kill onto Snake. So Pulse is also out. It's 2 players left. This could actually mean the drop down for eRa to go into the loser bracket, as they will play either
good snap by K9 or Zofzov.
Yes, that is K9 taking out Zofzov, making it closer, 4 against 2.
But it's still 4 against 2 with 40 seconds, plenty of time for the attackers to. No, they could fuse them if they want to.
Yeah, well, if they find them, and there we see the fuse charges coming down, but they're taking a bit too long here. I mean, this could now work out for the 2 defenders. They just now need very good, they just need a very good imagination of where they can rotate. But Avian, well,
now it's 2-2 in the favor.
Justin,
and 14 seconds left. Now it's 1 versus 2. Fuse versus K9 and Avian.
Yeah, and Fuse.
What?
eRa. Overtime.
That was a great overtime round by eRa. You're right.
Yes.
That was fantastic.
And that was just well played here.
A little bit of a miscommunication on the FE side.
Yes.
They obviously should have known that he was behind that bar as he downed his teammate and just had an ADS on that, or had his gun scoped in on that. Kind of surprising, but hey, there it is. That's what happened. So now we're 4-4 on Skyscraper. This is eRa's chance to redeem themselves, to prove that they are the eRa of old that we know.
We'll see now Ferocity. Actually, let's hope they're not taking this as like a stab in the back, like, oh my god. Like, this is not hoping the neck breaker for them, because they're performing so good right now. eRa, well, actually, you have to also give props to K9. Right now, he played it really smart. on his position.
Yep.
Being so in the underdog position. I mean, 2 against 4, which is already hard work. But yeah, Ferocity should have just pushed onto the spot. Like, not nade them, not split up, use Delican with Fuse, just fuse them down. This would have not worked out in a kind of way. So they should have just pushed one guy on the spot. I mean, it's like 4 people. How will he just kill them? I mean, we had the talk before. We heard the talk from Bloodbath and Panky where they were talking about, like, okay, we want to see like a 5 deagle kill with just 5 single one clicks.
Yeah.
This is literally impossible. So you could run in, he will get 1, maybe 2 kills, and then there's one guy doing the retake, which is already hard enough. So I think they should have just chilled a bit more and just attacked directly onto the bomb site instead of splitting up and using the fuse, which you could have used before.
Yeah, well,
So,
the thing is in that situation, when you
yeah.
have such a man, you have with a 5v2. When you have a 5v2, you are allowed to make sacrifices. So bait one of your teammates, throw them into the fire, and get the kill, end the round. Don't waste time thinking about your kill death ratio. Don't waste time thinking about like all the little things. Just if you're in that situation and you're like, hey, okay, guys, just bait me. Just go. And run in, get the information you need. Then you're probably going to just round's over. You locked it out. Congratulations. Good job on you. Sacrificing yourself for the team in a situation like that is fine. And they didn't do that. They failed to do that. They came in 1 by 1, and that is what cost them that round. Now we're in overtime. 4-4. The advantage is in the favor right now, currently, of eRa, who happens to not be wasting their lives downstairs this time, and they're defending hard upstairs. Sovsov didn't get any entry frags, and now half the round, just about, has progressed. So all eRa has to do is just hold and wait, and they should be able to win this round. Everything is going their way.
Take a breath and go back. Yeah, well, just go back into your bodies and think about like what you want to do. And yeah, just rethink your old strategies which failed. And right now this looks pretty good because they didn't, as you said, they didn't lose any kill.
Not so far.
Yeah, not so far. Again, yeah, to Sovsov, who was just doing the opening frags and easy opening picks. They're now opening the wall to to go inside and get probably some vision. So this is a very good Hibana hole there, which you actually use a lot of times, but now Eclipse with the opening frag against Sovsov. So actually this is a payback. They had the standoff a lot of times before, so now it's Eclipse winning this one this time. They're working their ways now inside the bomb site, and FE is down 1 player, which is already hard enough. And then it was Sovsov, one of the players who was actually doing all the impacts. Or a lot of impacts. I mean, there's still FPSZ, and I like also the utilization of Hibana, how they actually use her, and how they are just opening everything.
23 seconds.
Yeah,
4 vs 4 now. Talon got the initial frag. 19 seconds
and
left.
Talon down now. Eclipse with the next frag against Talon. 15 seconds, 14 seconds. This is not much more time. FPSZ dropping down. Justin getting the kill onto Avian, but K9 getting the kill onto FPSZ. Dilican getting the kill, and Justin also another kill onto K9, and it's only Snake left. Snake, last man standing.
Denies the plant.
And he denies the plant, and the defenders win this game. And Snake playing it here pretty good and getting the kill. And this was, wow, this actually worked.
That was an impressive round from Snake. He managed to deny the plant at the last second as well. He might have won that engagement. Who knows? He got a great snap onto Hibana, but it doesn't matter. In the end, he won that round. Now putting it an overtime match point in favor of eRa. Now, for Ferocity, they once had a huge advantage in this map, and now it's been squandered. Will they be able to bring it back? Will they be able to bring it to 5-5?
Yeah.
And push their way into a 2-0 victory? Or are we going to see a third map in the form of Consulate? Now,
Consulate, classic map, eRa.
Yeah. I would say, actually, I would say it favors FE.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would say that Consulate favors FE, to be honest. Fits their playstyle completely.
Yeah, it's a bigger map.
But we'll see. We'll find out.
We'll see.
In the meantime, overtime match point. Now, FE gets to defend T-Room. That is huge for them. It's a really great site to defend, as we all know. We've been talking about this.
We saw that.
And one thing that concerns me is, okay, yes, eRa did win that last round, but it was down to the last man and the last second. It was so close. How FE I'm imagining they have a lot. They feel a lot of leeway here. They feel like they have all the options, and it is still in their pockets. Now, have they gotten frustrated with the comeback, or are they going to be able to maintain that? Are you going to be able to keep that mentality moving forward? It's just like play smart, play conservative, just wait, and we'll win the round. Or are they going to be doing what they have been doing on T for the last couple T defenses, which is peeking out for no reason, getting picked off, you know, just sit and hold your window at 90-degree angles and relax, okay? That's all you need to do.
Or waste an attack with 4-2 advantage, or just waste an advantage of players, which is already something which you don't want to have on your record in a kind of way. And we have it as Vald. So, but this is something you learn from. And woo! Soft with a kill onto Slash.
That was beautiful.
That was, yeah, that was just
wonderful
nice.
Shot from Soft. That's going to give them a lot of confidence moving into this round. That early of a kill, that really boosts your confidence. That brings you up. That's like, yeah. Now who's
it buys time. It buys so much time. There's a frag, and now they don't know where he is. Now they have to get the diffuser first, get the diffuser
have to
into
ponder
safety.
his position.
Yeah, they just have to get, okay, so where is he? Yeah, he's not there anymore. I should drone it. So another 10 seconds. Well, probably more. And this is Soft just doing a great thing, just waiting for the barricade to be broken and then just peek into with a pre-fire. Because you see the bullets. I mean, there's a trace of the bullets, so just shoot in this line. Get the angle done and shoot. We have FPSZ at the drums. He's just checking the drum window, but there's nothing happening so far. Let's see what Avian is doing with his DMR. Avian actually had little success with his Blackbeard play so far. I mean, he's the first one which I've been seeing here right now, that he actually does a Blackbeard pick, which is good. But he's not. Is he? Can't he see? Whoa! Yeah,
nice.
He saw the kneecaps.
The important part there is he had patience and he lined up the shot instead of just shooting for the feet.
Yeah, and he just went up. It was a headshot. That one looked really good.
And now 4-4, 50 seconds left. The attackers have to make a move. They don't have a whole lot of options here.
Yes.
They've gotten the pick, but they still have to find a way into the site. And they have, I don't think they've opened, nope, they opened up Geisha. So that is their way. They're going to be looking to probably move into B or just eliminate all of the defenders. There is a defender setting up to flank them from the window. I hope they have a Claymore on that.
Right now, also they're still having little success in actually gaining room. And, gaining
Avian got another pick though.
And yeah, Avian with a pick onto Soft, and
they need to force their way into the site now. They do not have time to waste.
And the problem is now they literally, as you said, they have to go inside. They have to get the pick.
Avian a third kill.
Justin and FPSZ with the other kills against Snakes and K9, and it's Eclipse and Avian left. So now they have to plant the diffuser, and it's Eclipse pulling it through, and there's Avian with the next kill, and Avian with a Diva kill, and GG.
An excellent round from Avian, bringing the ace to the an amazing ace to say the least.
Well done.
And manages to bring eRa into the third map in overtime. An extremely close match, but an impressive showing nonetheless at the end there. It seems that eRa has caught up and sort of reestablished themselves, and that was fun to watch.
10-2-6, 10-3-6 for Delican.
Yep.
Wow, that was great play so far.
Yeah.
To be honest, I actually thought that Ferocity got that. So
yeah, it was getting down to the last seconds there when Avian managed to pull out that impressive ace. It just goes to show you DMRs can work, huh?
Yeah, totally.
So now we're going to do some highlights, and then we're going to move into Consulate, the next match. The
totally.
Final map on this best of 3. And whoever wins this match will be going on to the winner bracket. And then we'll be watching, after this one, we'll be going over the second loser bracket, which will consist of whoever won between Astral and...
I have a small dip for you, 2-0 for Flipside.
You think 2-0 for Flipside?
Yeah, 2-0 for Flipside. Flipside won. 5-0 on the second map.
Did that actually happen, or are you
It
guessing?
already
Okay,
happened. Yep.
so Flipside 2-0, so they're going to be in the winning loser bracket.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds weird to say. So that means that
The winning loser.
the winner of this will move on to the winner bracket,
Yes.
and the loser of this will go on to play Flipside, and then progress to the
Yes.
very
to the
finals.
All over final.
Yeah.
And the winner of this one gets in the final one map advantage. So they start in the match 1-0, and there we have it 5-0.
They only have to win a single
on
match.
Clubhouse.
Yeah, there it is. Cool, great.
Wow.
So now that the highlights are done, I'm sure these teams are very anxious to get into the final map and find out what the verdict is. Will Ferocity be able to prove themselves today? Well, they already have proved themselves.
Yes.
Will Ferocity be able to lock out this match and go into the finals in a victorious, or just feeling good?
Yeah.
Or will eRa be able to bring back the past and show us what they've always done? We'll find out.
Then
Looks like they're not ready, so we're waiting.
We saw a lot of Consulate today. In EU, they played it a lot. Consulate is a map right now, since the patch, for example. Blackbeard is not utilized that much onto the beast.
It's a very
window.
vertical map,
Yeah,
so
it's hard now to get the control over the windows. Right now, without him, it's so hard. I think Montagne can be used pretty good. Not 100% pick, like not always. You can play it fast. You can play it from admins, for example, just going in with a fast
I feel like
operating
Montaigne
setup.
isn't super useful on this map.
No,
I feel like it's more.
He's not.
I feel
Maybe
like
a one pick or something.
Ash
but
over
not-
Montaigne, if you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
mobility
Speed.
and like the ability to open up things and maneuver around the environment in your own way instead of having a whole because Consulate's a vertical map and it's a very dynamic map horizontally as well. It's got all of the different options. Everything's destructible. There's too many things to reinforce. You're never going to get everything. So Ash, not Montaigne, in my opinion.
Yes. Exactly.
Mobility.
Exactly. Mobility goes over everything. I think the Rook pick is valuable.
Yeah, definitely as a defensive team, I would
Yes.
say still pick Rook,
Yeah.
still pick Doc even if you
Yeah,
want. You
totally.
bring whatever you want
Yeah.
on defense, but on offense, I would not advise Montaigne. And we did, I think, see some teams bringing Montaigne on Consulate. We'll find out if Effie decides to do that because, or no, rather, was it eRa that was bringing Montaigne? On
Both teams.
Both teams, yeah.
Both
So
teams.
both teams are bringing Montaigne on border. We'll see if they decide to do that on Consulate. They're very similar maps, sort of, in the fact that they're both very vertical and very destructible. Anyway, I think
we're just waiting.
we're just about ready.
We're just about being ready right now.
Yep.
What do you expect? I mean,
My
it's the last
prediction?
map. Yeah, your prediction. I mean, it's
Remember last map when I said I had no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea. These teams have been. Not only have they been both giving us a pretty good showing, they've been going extremely back and forth. So I honestly have, it's toss-up. I'm excited for whichever team happens to win, but it could be either one at this point. And on a map like Consulate, I would say maybe a slight edge to Effie.
A slight edge to Effie?
No.
I would go with a slight.
Well, come on.
After literally, from the state of mind, they actually screwed up the attack with 4 players, and I think after that they were broken because they lost every round after that. So they had actually the win. They could be in the winner final right now. After that, so I think that was actually an issue right now for them.
So you think
so?
that's
I think
slight
it's
edge
going
error.
to be eRa right now.
Okay. Sure. Makes sense.
So both teams are ready, and we're just about to start the game.
So we're getting right into it.
We're going right into it. So
we're going into the final map.
The final map, the last map, we will have Consulate here. Consulate, we saw 3 bomb sites. We saw the consul's office meeting room. We saw the garage cafeteria, and we saw the lobby and the piano room already today. And
all sites are defensible on Consulate. That's the great thing about it. People always say, "Oh, lobby's not defensible." No, it very much is. Every single site can be defended because they're all equally vertical.
And the thing is also that actually lobby does. Lobby is a very good position actually. If you just change a slight thing like this dropper here, it has a complete different attack style because yeah, if you open this dropper for you to defend through it, it could also used as an egg breaker against you. So
lobby can be defended from the basement. It can be defended from above.
everywhere.
It can be defended from the first floor. You can defend it from anywhere.
Yeah.
Upstairs can be defended from first floor or upstairs. Basement can be defended from first floor or downstairs.
Yeah.
Every single floor has at least 2 floors and then some 3 that you can defend them from. And as such, each floor is defensible. That's one of the great things about Consulate. You can go anywhere you please, as long as you've practiced it. It's all down to you and your team's experience.
And here we have Justin.
That's going to hit the wood.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't. I was wrong. But it is a very predictable cam spot. It's probably going to get shot. We'll see in a bit.
Yeah.
Pre-fires coming out from eRa. They know that spawn peaks are very popular on Consulate. They don't want to risk it at all. There's no rounds progressed here, so they aren't sure about Ferocity, but they're not taking that risk.
Yes.
And looks like they're going to be trying to take.
I think showing bolts like having a spawn peak right now would have been the thing that probably would have destroyed eRa. If they would have had a spawn peak and it would have worked, it would have just destroyed them.
Right.
I think.
And it looks like
a mental game.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try. So they have the Montaigne. I would say probably not the best pick, but hey, if it's what they're going to do, it's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
It looks like they're going to try and take admin. That's what they're setting up to do. They have their drones and Visa to assure themselves that they're not going to get C4'd from underneath, and they're just going to go ahead and progress right on in.
Yeah, going through admin, you have every possibility. You can go like literally anywhere.
Yeah. Now the dangerous thing here, okay, that was a mistake. That's going to cost them at least 30 seconds. The dangerous thing here is you have to get into admin.
Yes.
The complicated part is actually just getting in. Like, if they stop you at the windows, you're at a significant disadvantage. But it looks like they're not having a problem with that.
Yeah, Slash is already in. Now they have Eclipse up. Eclipse can now check, he can now go to the counter, but there is a castle wall, which can be actually ashed away from Avian.
Yep.
So he probably will.
Looks like it was just called in that he should do that.
He was just called to it, so there we have it. Eclipse will now guide Avian. You should guide, no. And Snake with the opening frag against Soft. So the first frag is done. Now they will, now this is Eclipse getting information. Now he's going through, seeing checkers that there is, no, Delican is very far hidden. At the A-bomb side, we have Talon directly at the default dropper position, where you see sometimes a plant, but not usually. And he didn't see him so far, so he can be backstep, but this will be looked at. K9 is at the skylight at the yellow stairs, and there is K9 with a kill onto Justin. Justin just overextending himself, not watching it, but Delican with a kill onto Slash. Slash is out. Eclipse is still alive. And let's see what Delican is doing. There's actually K9. He will, no, he's still at the skylight, checking the skylight, but now rotating over. And at the circle stairs and waiting for FPS. Oh, he's at the circle stairs. He will probably get a very good peek. No?
Only 20 seconds left. They do have the man advantage, but they're not.
Also on the bomb side.
Yeah.
But now we have Snake.
Ooh, they're planning behind Montaigne.
K9 getting the kill onto Talon, and it's only 2 players left. We have Delican and the diffuser, and there we have it.
We've seen a lot of Montaigne play.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time we see someone actually play behind the Montaigne.
And make it work. No, we saw it today.
Did we? I didn't.
Yes,
I didn't catch
on the
it.
clubhouse match.
Okay.
And there we have it. FPS said now has to fight the mountain, and there is Snake waiting. And this was a proper executed attack from eRa. And this
there was no resistance put up from Ferocity. They didn't even attempt to stop them from getting into admin. And after you get into admin, after you've established yourself,
that was just a total destruction.
It's super easy to execute.
Yeah.
So that was, honestly, that was the fault of Ferocity, not even trying to defend at all, seemingly. Being a little too passive there. That's not typical Ferocity. I think maybe they're on a back foot because they lost that last map.
And actually also having the issue on not knowing where to step, because they should know the angles of the opponents as they attack themselves.
Yeah, the Montaigne managed to scare the Valkyrie into backing herself into an angle that Twitch was watching. That was a terrible idea.
And K9 got so many frags. So,
yep.
And I'm missing the play that actually you push out. We saw on Consulate today so often that people rushed out of windows, just getting peaks out there, which is really good. So show what you can and just do it. And I mean, if you do it for 1 round, even the first round, it's not a loss. It just, I mean, it shows presence.
Yeah.
So yeah, garage cafeteria it is. We have the ERA players setting up their defense, there's nothing special. So right now, what you want to hold is probably you want to hold the piano room, you want to hold the bathroom probably,
Absolutely.
as those are positions where you can be executed upon on.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Basement, the reason it's hard to hold is because of the vertical game. When you're dealing with the people above you, it's quite well, it's quite frustrating. And we do, obviously, we have a fuse. And I'm guessing that Twitch, I'm just going to guess, has breaching charges. Plus, we have a buck. Nope, Claymore. Well, we do have a buck and a sledge. Ooh. Okay, so we don't have a buck, as it turns out. But we do have a sledge. And they're going to be trying to open up all of Piano and apply some pressure to the people playing in the B-bomb site. They don't have a thermite, though, so the garage wall is not their priority. So after that pick onto Buck, there's a lot less vertical to worry about, and I'm sure the defenders are probably going to not worry too much about holding Piano anymore. They might even, looks like they're going to forfeit it. And we can see here Ferocity moving their way in slowly, taking it nice and slow. They don't want to risk anything. They are a man down. They do have plenty of time, no reason to jump the gun.
And right now, this is I don't know why they actually didn't pick. Yeah, well, they have they have Hibana.
They're gonna get the drops instead of the garage wall.
They're getting a lot of drops, and this is also very good. And information, they have a sledge. They can just sledge away.
I would have said instead of a sledge, you know, just bring a thermite, open the garage as well. There's no reason not to. It makes the defenders. It forces them to think about more angles.
So Soft, in my opinion, he should go in already, and
he was joining for his teammates.
Yeah, it's 1 minute 35 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna go straight down, not even gonna worry about opening anything.
Justin taking out K9, and Justin is downstairs already. We have now Delican. He's fusing, which is finally we see someone using fuse, and Justin with the next kill. So Soft drops down. Delican getting a kill with a fuse, which is
hilarious.
Yeah, hilarious. And yeah, we need it. This is finally we see a fuse actually being utilized. And it works. So Eclipse now, he's up and he's in the Consulate's office now, using the dropper actually to rotate down to the... Oh,
nice shot.
That was just beautiful. And actually using a dropper to rotate quicker, which is awesome. Now he's opening up the floor and the piano.
2v2, 50 seconds left. Eclipse has managed to bring this back into their favor. He has the advantage. He can deny the entire site from above. He has to be careful that Twitch doesn't sneak up on him, but from behind, though. He might not be aware that she's playing near on the yellow stairs. It looks like Justin's going to try and go for the bomb plant, just sneak his way in. I don't think that I don't think that Snake's going to let him do that, or... Yeah, no, he just let him walk into the site.
He just
now both of the attackers are in the site.
And there's Snake coming around.
Twitch loses the engagement to Snake, and all is left is Hibana on the stairs and gets swiftly taken out from by Eclipse.
And that is round number 2 in favor of eRa. And this is how we remember eRa.
This is eRa, yeah. This is what we expect to see from them. They definitely seem to have regained their thunder, but will they be able to maintain it? That is the question.
Totally.
At any point, you know, FE could come back, but we'll find out if that happens. Now we're going to be probably seeing, I'm guessing, another defense on upstairs.
Yeah. And
that looks like what we were seeing. And I expect to see, again, they're probably going to try and take admin. Now, is FE going to go, okay, hey, maybe we should like try and stop them from taking admin, or are they just going to cower like they did last time and wait for the attackers to come to them? That's what we're about to find out. And, you know, I said earlier that Montaigne wasn't extremely, you know, he wasn't the pick to be had. But if it works for you, you know, if you got it, they seem to have an idea, they have a plan. As long as your Montaigne is always moving forward, and in a calculated way, it'll work.
Yeah, right now, I think now FE needs to really think about how they use their C4.
I think their main concern is that they just need to apply pressure because. A lot of people imagine, okay, as the defenders, here's what you need to do in every situation. You need to, you know, hide and wait. That is technically correct in certain situations, but on a lot of maps, especially ones like Consulate that are not extremely, oh, that's unfortunate. On a lot of maps, especially maps like Consulate that are not extremely, that are not extremely one way. Like there's not just like this happens and then that happens. You know, like a basement bank attack, right? That's extremely. What's the word I'm looking for here? Typical, predictable. That's what I'm looking for. On maps that are typical and predictable, like Consulate, I mean, yes, so there are certain things that happen all the time, but there are a lot of options too, and there's a lot of diversity to it. And on maps like these, it's You know what? Honestly, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's better for the defenders to be a little bit more aggressive and try to maintain their control instead of just waiting for the attackers to come to them.
Yes, exactly. Room
And
control.
and that's what they failed to do on their last upstairs defense. Now, will they be able to make it happen this time? That is the question.
This is right now. This is now the fireproof. Now, FE has to show now that they're actually having the presence. They have to push against the Montagne. I mean, they have to actually make the Montagne retreat in a kind of way, because then they actually win this situation.
Yep.
And they have to apply pressure, but applying pressure against the Montagne as a map is really hard, because if they actually go for admin, which they are, which they are.
They're taking their time about it, but they are.
They're taking their time.
Because they know there's somebody in there.
Yes, and they know that there's still a soft somewhere. So soft now is on a he's actually on a flank.
Looks like he's trying to get out the Visa door and maybe kill some of the guys who are repelling.
But K9 is there was someone on the drone. No, but not downstairs. There's a drone in Visa, but it's not being watched at, and now they know that there's someone inside, as they should jump in soon.
Only half of the round remains, and not a single kill has been dropped yet.
And not a single operator of the attackers actually touched the ground of the building. So now we have Avian with the opening frag against FPSZ, so this is removed from the equation. 4 defenders left. We have Talon spraying through the kitchen.
Only a minute left for the attackers, though. They did manage to win this on a very close clock last time. We'll see if they can do it again.
Let's see what they will be able to do again. Justin is just skipping his camera a bit, but now we have a castle wall, and that wall is being broken open. Talon with a kill. There, wood castle wall. There was Ash. So Talon now with a kill.
K9 repelling on the bathroom window.
Yes. That is Twitch, actually the guy who was backstabbing last time pretty effectively. And what a great shot here, Slashark with a kill onto Talon. Well, actually that wasn't so much of damage, but now soft actually coming up, and Slashark being so lucky, and there's nice kill here from Justin against Slash.
Only 15 seconds left.
It's not much time left, and it's just 15 seconds, and right now this is eRa just being dominated and being shown in their place by FE. It's not much left, and we have Snake as the last.
He's given up. He's waiting for the round end.
He should just drop down, maybe. That was just not working out for them. They just got steamrolled and pushed back, as you said. And
the problem that happened there is that their attack just stalled out.
Yes.
They couldn't get the push all the way in. They had everything ready to go, and then when K9 died on their flank, I guess they weren't expecting that, and they couldn't actually apply the pressure that they needed to apply, because there were too many crossfires established from the defenders, and they were allowed to trade out each other, giving them the man advantage. So now we're looking at 2-1. Ferocity finally gets themselves onto the board, and looks like now they're going to be bringing the Montaigne to the party.
Yep.
And we are going to be seeing a defense of upstairs. Now, we saw eRa, they defended basement first, I think, and that was a little not expected. Most people consider Consulate to be the dominant bomb site, upstairs rather, to be the dominant bomb site. And you know, will they be able to apply themselves equally to this bomb site the same way they did to the basement bomb site? We're about to find out.
This this bomb site has sort of the same defense on every team, but it comes down to rotation, clever rotation, and how they actually apply their utility and operators onto the defense. It has a very... I mean, at the beginnings, for example, you had the bathroom open, so you could cover stairs. For example, you had a peek hole in there. Every team now does not do it. You have the reinforcements here. Sometimes people repeal down, open this back wall to open it up. Or sometimes just have the upper wall, which is breakable up, opened up. So it depends really on how you want to execute onto it, but it depends here also on the defenders, on how they rotate. What varies a lot is only this wall here. This wall, either it's reinforced in the middle, so there's one operator just sitting in the middle and having the possibility to look like left and right, or having like 2 segments reinforced, so he has a bit more cover, has more chances on the window, maybe. So it really depends on how they, how they want to play it. Right now, they actually want to give the window as much possibilities as possible, and we are down already to 2 minutes, and nothing happened so far.
Yeah, they just got to the
They
building.
just got to the building, which is, I mean, both teams have to be extremely cautious because they don't want to drop a necessary round.
Yeah, spawn peaks
Um,
are very prevalent
yes,
on a map like Consulate.
exactly. And the thing is that nearly every window has a possible spawn peak here.
Hmm.
FPSZ is now checking the main hallway up to Spiral Stairs if there's a possible roamer coming. But this is what the drones were for. He got all the information probably already because we are down to 1 minute 33 seconds, which is not much time left. And they have to execute at a certain point of time onto the bomb site. And the bomb site yet is yet to be scouted in a kind of way. I mean, there's still mute devices and everything. Look at the A bomb site. A bomb site is untouched. B bomb site is untouched, and eRa is just waiting. Actually, also the waiting gives me as a defender sometimes the creeps because you're waiting and you don't know where they are because you're getting less and less info. The slower they get. Now we have Delican as Montagne checking the counter and FPSZ now as the first down. Eclipse with the C4 on the FPSZ.
That's a little bit of calculated aggression coming out from the defenders that
Yes.
really worked in their favor.
Yeah, and that one worked out. We have K9 still in the toilet. Yeah, well in the toilet. Trying to get now the peak here onto a possible B push.
Hmm.
Uh,
35 seconds, not a whole lot of time for the
it's
defenders.
Not much, it's not
Sorry,
much
attackers.
left. We have Talon checking the bag. Justin. Now, and there is the push from Avian coming around the corner, and he got the damage done onto the Montagne slash with a double kill to Talon and Delican. And we look at Justin and Soft with the last man standing, and they just die at the same time. Snake and Eclipse just coordinated each other with the kill, and look at that.
So you have to really give homage to that Smoke who pushed his way out there and down the Rook. Or sorry, yeah, no, the Montagne.
Yeah.
It really came down to that. If it hadn't been for that, he would have been able to block that door, and the rest of the attackers would have been able to just file into the site and gotten the probably managed to win the round. But now we're looking at 3-1 for eRa in favor of eRa, and Ferocity. I'm not sure what happened, but they seem to be losing their steam, and eRa catching up to what they used to be and really proving themselves here that they still got it.
And Garage Cafeteria now for Ferocity. eRa has to take it. This is hard to say.
Defenders, protect your bombs from
eRa playing with Termite and Tibana.
That means they're going to try and do exactly what I said earlier. They're probably going to try and open up the garage as well as the drops, and then have all of the options. So a lot of teams try to do a Penta we saw earlier today, or I guess yesterday. They were playing both Hibana and Thermite on all situations. And that's because they want every single option available when it comes to maneuverability. Now, whether or not that's a good thing is up to debate because, again, we've discussed this. The meta is now in favor of the defenders being more flexible, being more dynamic, and actually, like we saw, that calculated aggression from the last round is ended up. It was why they won that round. It's because they forced out kills where you wouldn't expect because they're defenders, and why would a defender do that? And that's just how the meta is right now. What with the openness of the current operator roster.
It also forces the defenders actually to be aggressive. If they are not aggressive, the meta would just backfire onto them, and it just simply wouldn't work.
Yeah, exactly.
So this attack actually, I mean, they have literally every possible. Yeah, they can open every dropper, every hole here available to them. They could execute simply out of the server room if they want to.
It looks like they might be trying to do a take from server. Well, not necessarily server, but from Visa towards server, the back end. You typically don't see this, especially not. I'm surprised because we have both a Hibana and a Thermite. You wouldn't expect this. Maybe just a Hibana for something like this.
And that one here looks pretty interesting, as they're still not yet done.
They're taking it slow. They're really being methodical with this take. They're not wanting to force out. When you see this, you expect them to rush down one of these drops, right? And they are not risking it.
Just showing himself and dying to Avian. Avian with the opening frag, but Zofzofs with the refrag against Avian. And this right now, Justin also in a very good position. But K9 has the the stopping position against any possible roamer. But Talon also joining him
That means
in the
there's only
lobby.
one player on the site.
Yeah,
It's
there's
Dalican.
and Delican is on the side and holds the side like a man. As he got the opening frag, Eclipse can now call Delican, and Delican is still now Eclipse. Whoa,
Whoa.
Eclipse! That was really dangerous, a dangerous move of you. And Snake has the fire exchange here with Delican, and Delican calling it out. And look how much time he buys here for his team, as Snake is yet to enter the room. Yeah, Talon having the fight with K9 now. K9 rotating also downstairs and checking for any operator to actually enter the dropper from Visa, but no. Snake still spamming his shots. He's getting lower and lower on ammunition. Justin and Delican getting the kill onto K9. There is now Eclipse getting the kill onto Justin, and it's only Delican left, and Snake, whoa! Snake getting the kill too, and now there's Talon. Talon coming around the corner, and Eclipse just calling him out. And look at that. Oh, Eclipse. Oh, that is so mean.
15 seconds to go.
That is so mean. He comes around, and this is Eclipse losing this round.
And Eclipse manages to throw the round by moving himself away from the door
Yeah.
and allowing Talon to walk right by him and then
Oh
turn
my
around
God.
for the kill. That was greed right there. Ladies and gentlemen, greed. If Montaigne had simply stood in the doorway, the round would have been over in favor of the attackers. There was no way he would have won that 2v1.
No.
And instead, he decided to step away and try to peek out for information. A mistake was made, ladies and gentlemen.
And
it will
mistakes
not
are
be
made.
forgotten.
This is like a
Now
3-0.
we're 3-2, still in favor of eRa, but not convincingly.
No.
Effie could come back at any moment here. In fact, they may have just. We'll find out. Let's see. Where are we defending here?
Cafeteria Garage.
Okay, so we're defending Cafeteria Garage with eRa. This is their preferred site, so the advantage is theirs here. It would have just simply been the end of the match right now if that mess up had not occurred last round. If you ask me, I think they're probably going to be able to take this away, and I think that they're probably going to go to overtime. I think it's going to be pretty close going into overtime. I still don't know who's going to win this, but I think this is going to be a round for eRa and then overtime.
Okay. So you think 1 round eRa and then 2 rounds Effie after that?
That's what I think.
Sounds legit, to be honest.
We'll find out in a moment. This is the site eRa wants to defend. This is what they prefer, and it's what they managed to win. It was very close last time, and I'm not sure if they're going to be able to pull it off again, but I have faith in them. Now let's see. Oh, this is interesting too. They decided to bring a Thermite and a Hibana. Now this changes everything. They're going to be going for the garage and the drops as well, and looks like they're going to be going for the garage first. Makes sense. Get it out of the way. Move yourself and everybody into the building. Maybe leave Thermite outside to linker and apply pressure. This is if that's what they do, then it's a pretty sensible attack.
I mean, last time they ran out of utility actually to open anything.
Yes.
So
because they didn't have
no
a Thermite.
chance. Yeah, they didn't have it.
They also, I think, they lost their buck early on.
Yeah, I mean, they had lost their buck. They opened up the hatch, but Sledge wasn't used in a kind of way. I mean, yeah. So it was sort of simply not working out. And yeah, we'll see about what they will do, because we just have a mute, but yeah, we have the white van side open up.
They're going to open up the other side, and it's just going to become a generic battle over the garage door.
Exactly.
Until eventually, I'm sure Hibana will likely, I'm hoping here, decide to go and, there she's going to force her way into the drops, and that's going to give them way more options. This is what everyone talked about when they talked about the Hibana meta. They're like, oh, this is what Hibana is going to do to the meta right here. This is the change, ladies and gentlemen. This is why defense has changed ever so much. You have to actually be aggressive. You have to force out your position. And instead of waiting for the attackers to come to you, you have to come to them. And this is why. Now the attackers have every advantage. They have the vertical and horizontal in the way of the garage and the drops.
And look at how K9 moves. This is what Valkyrie did wrong in the first round, as you can remember. He moved that he knew, okay, my feet are not visible on the dropper. So this is he did that pretty well, but yeah, we're just 1 minute left from round end, and FPSZ with the opening frag, Avian down.
Avian was a little bit exposed there, kind of unnecessarily. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He should have stayed in his position in the office and probably wouldn't have lost that.
And there's Sleshak dropping to soft. Dropping soft. The other way around. We have FPSZ having the challenge here with K9, and K9 wins. So eRa now one-man advantage. Talon Slash getting the kill onto Delican, and Talon last man, well, not last man standing, but we have the Breachers left, we have Hibana and Termite left, and K9. K9 falls to Talon.
17 seconds though.
17 seconds,
and it's a 1v3.
Justin, and this is a 1v3.
So that's a round for eRa. Now we're looking at 4-2 in favor of eRa. That's match point. Now,
map and match point, yes.
Yeah, map and match point, yeah. Will they be able to lock this out or not?
Yeah. If eRa locks this out, we have a rematch. Flip side against Ferocity.
Yep. And then, who knows, maybe another rematch.
Maybe another rematch, yeah. Oh my god.
We'll find out.
We will find out, exactly. But
again, double rematch.
A double rematch.
Anyway, match points. eRa in the lead here. They will be attacking upstairs. So far, their upstairs attacks have been pretty all right. They won one, they lost one. I'm sure there were more, but those are the ones I can remember. And I'm hoping here that they're just going to do what they did that first attack round on upstairs. They're just going to move into admin office. They're going to progress along and just force their issue into the site, get the bomb plant behind the Montaigne, and be done with it. Whether or not that's going to happen, don't know. Okay. That's what I hope to see from them.
And we have Avian on Blackbeard again. So this is going to be some... he's with the DMR again. So we saw him on the last round on Skyscraper doing an incredible play with his DMR.
Ace. So, a very impressive ace.
Yeah, very impressive, even with a Deagle kill in the end. So, which you see rarely lately. So.
You know, normally people would discredit a Blackbeard ace, but now it's actually more impressive than...
And I mean, he did a really good, he did really good shots there.
It was a good ace.
So, yeah. It's, right now it's all about now staying calm and for FE to take this one home. Have their operators set up. They have Rook, Smoke, Bandit, Valkyrie, and Jaeger. This is pretty standard setup. I would probably prefer instead of a Bandit, I would go for a Mute in my opinion, because there's the utility. The only thing which is good right now on Bandit is the gun, because you look at he has all of four shock wires. Yeah, okay, he has barbed wire 3. Okay, well, if it's just okay in my opinion.
Barbed wire is pretty freaking fantastic, if you ask me.
It is, but I don't know if it's valid to pick a complete operator just because of the barbed wire, which is sort of.
I think it's perfectly valid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Go recruit.
You could.
And there we have Avian.
I would agree with you, though. I think Mute's probably a better pick in this situation.
Yes.
He denies way more. You get rid of the drones. You also can deny walls if you so choose. Okay, Avian.
And there we have Avian now being really lucky and just having his shield breaking instead of just And there we have it. Montaigne now coming up the stairs, and there we have Delican. Delican just...
So this is the opposite attack of what we saw on that admin. They're pressuring instead the B site, and they're trying to come up the yellow stairs.
And there we have some pressure applied. We have Slash actually getting Delican down, but Soft getting the kill on Slash. Soft with the next kill, and Avian has been... Okay.
I think he got removed from the match for high ping.
Okay.
Soft, what happened there was Soft was allowed to flank around. So Avian lagged down on flank. He was explaining the chat. Yeah, Avian was watching the flank. Wait a minute, no he wasn't. Avian was repelling on the window. What is he talking
Avian
about?
was repelling on the window.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so they left their flank open, and then 2 people died, and then Avian disconnected. So now we're 2-man advantage in favor of FE.
FPSZ now Snake has the battle with FPSZ, so this is pretty good looking for FE right now. Snake should have gotten the kill onto FPS, but he had not. Snake still repelling really loud. Also, the left and right tabs do a lot of noise. so people will know where he is. Next thing is that FPS is still alive. He got the information. There's K9. K9 is at the A bomb site, just watching it. Nothing happened. We are 25 seconds left on the round, which is right now just it's just not enough to do anything. Now Snake is inside, K9 getting the kill onto FPS. It's a 3 against 2, and Snake with a pistol headshot onto Talon. And Snake now they're just K9 with the last. And K9, yeah, well,
not enough time to get the diffuser and win the round, unfortunately.
The last player
is
in Piano.
Yeah, hiding in Piano manages to win the round. That was a very close round. You could say that it might have possibly gone a different array, but we're going to go ahead and rehost.
We are going to have a rehost.
We're a man down, so
yeah,
we're going to confer with the admins, and then we're going to get a rehost going. And yeah, anyway, that was a good round from FE.
Yeah.
Unfortunate that there was a disconnect on eRa's side, but hey, there it is.
Yeah. That was unfortunate, to be honest. eRa did good, even in the end. They did the last frag missing. Okay, they could have gotten control about the diffuser a bit more early, so they could have gotten the plant.
I don't think there was room for that. I think that in the situation they were in, like, there's not much they could have done.
K9 didn't do much. He had the flank, okay, but he didn't move much. Snake was the one actually doing a lot of work while with walking. So
suppose I feel like it was it was a close round. It really just came down to that soft being allowed to flank. The disconnect wasn't even nearly as heinous as that. The fact that soft was allowed to walk up on them from behind, that pretty much cost them the round in of itself, in my opinion. And now we're going to be seeing it's 4-3, I believe.
Yes, it's 4-3.
So we're going to be going into that round, and we're going to be rehosting it.
Yeah. So yeah, we are just getting all the players in, and I would say we just go into a small...
Yeah, just a short break so we can establish what's going on.
So we can just do everything, and it won't take long. So yeah, small 3-minute break, and we will be right back for you here with our winner bracket final.
Yeah. Apologies, guys. See you in a bit.
Yeah, see you in a bit.
Hey guys, welcome
hey guys,
back.
and my hat is gone. It was way too warm on my head.
Yeah.
So
welcome back. So now we're going to be going in. The round did count.
Yes.
It was a disconnect in the middle of the round. So it is going to be 4-3, still in favor of eRa, but with every possibility of FE bringing it into overtime. So we're going to go right on into it here.
It was a 4-3. It was a very good play. It came down to the last player actually hiding in the in the piano room. So
you could say that it may have gone a different direction, but
Totally.
honestly, it really comes down to, in my opinion, it just comes down to that soft flame.
Yes,
Getting those
exactly.
2 kills, then the guy standing on stairs without any challenge whatsoever, that's what ended it there.
Totally. So now Consulate's office meeting room for eRa.
And this is, if they win this round, it is, I think it's over. So it doesn't matter. Like, if they can just lock it out, force it, this particular round, they should be good to go.
But
If, otherwise, we're looking at overtime.
Yeah, and do you know what that means? Rehost.
Yeah, so we'll be rehosting it again.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe eRa could just lock it out.
Let's
we
see.
won't have to rehost.
Let's see what. Let's see. Yep. Let's not jinx it in a kind of way. But even though, I mean, if FE actually gets it done, respect to them. I mean, they're doing a great job.
This has been a fantastic match. Both eRa and FE putting in a lot of work
They-
here. It's extremely close.
This is really close. This is really good so far. So
5 seconds left.
Snake now with Pulse being roaming. I'm not sure about that, but
Pulse is a roamer. That's like what he does.
Pulse is a roamer, but
Remember all the rounds
Snake,
that were won because Pulse was underneath on Consulate, upstairs defense? Like him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's
Yeah.
perfect for him.
Yeah, it is, but Snake was he never looked like the real roamer guy, in my opinion. So from his playstyle,
Okay.
but
Well, okay.
he does good. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Looks like he's going to be playing an admin, trying to deny. I think he's guessed by the way that player was walking by admin that they're not going to try, or maybe he's just giving up on it.
He just got info, just one guy on where he is. So
Unsure where the attackers are actually going to be going so far. They seem to be taking their time about it. I'm guessing they really don't want to get spawn killed, especially not on a crucial round such as this. It is match point, technically. And they are, I'm guessing, going to be taking admin, or no, just Visa, and moving their way up from underneath. Now, this is interesting. It's a way of attacking, trying to use the vertical up, up game. So I'm surprised these grenades are going to be used like in that fashion. Typically nobody plays on those tables. I would expect them to be used more for getting the floor, killing people, like playing a bathroom, for example. But anyway, they have established domination. The attackers have established domination on the first floor and the basement, of course, by proxy. And they still have plenty of time to set themselves up for an attack on these defenders.
I mean, half the round is done. They have probably the ground floor also set up.
But they're very situated, so it shouldn't be too hard for them to pressure.
Exactly, but also this provides the bomb spot in itself that you can actually capture the building in a kind of way fast. It depends then on the execution because the bomb spot itself is pretty spread out, so it has a large area to cover. So Justin now is hanging at the kitchen, well actually at the printer, and we'll see about that. But Soft with the opening frag against Avian. Avian is down. So we have smoke out, and this is again having a smoke out is like, you don't want to lose smoke that early. But Slash getting the kill here onto Soft and FPS Z gets the kill onto K9.
K9 not looking where he should be, just playing too passively in a corner that is completely exposed. Not a very good idea.
And
but it's still
Eclipse
3-3.
Yeah, but Eclipse gets the kill onto Delican, which is good. As he evens it out with a 3-3, but still Slash, he's like so low. And what? Slash gets the kill, and FPS just not watching his back while he passes actually the bathroom. So now the attackers are totally in a disadvantage. But Justin with the kill onto Slash, and we have Snake. Tell him
Last
with the kill.
player, 6 seconds.
Yeah, 6 seconds. And Snake gets the double kill!
A clutch from Snake manages
and
the
this
GG.
is GG!
Last 2 kills going to Snake, and now eRa will be moving on to the finals with a 1 map advantage.